Hi guys, Lastic here. So today I'm going to be doing the 3 marker challenge. That's not 3. 3 marker challenge. These are the 5 Copic markers I started with. Then my second set of Copics were these anniversary sets, which I got months ago. And then I got this set of 72 Copic markers very recently, and I actually never got to play around with these markers yet. So yeah, haven't tried these markers out yet. The anniversary set and the 5 markers I showed you initially I did, but these markers I have never painted anything with yet, so I'm a little nervous, but hey. Woo! These are a lot of markers. So here are all the Copic markers I own. I'm just going to randomly select 3 markers from this pile with my eyes closed. I know I don't have a camera on my face, but you guys will have to take my word for it because I am definitely going to pick out randomly and yeah, go from there. So let's get started. I don't even think mixing it is going to really help because it's not like I have them in like order of colors, but kind of just have them in a case randomly. So here's my first color. Second color, I guess I'll go for this one. Here's the second color. And then here's the last one. So here are the 3 colors I blindly picked out, and I got C8, which is a cool gray color. I got R81 rose pink and BG11 moon white. Oh geez, I have a feeling this is going to be really light. So now I'm going to clean up this area and I'll be right back. As you can see right here, I already had the drawing done. I didn't want the color selection to influence the drawing. So yeah, I already did the drawing before selecting the colors. I actually saw a lot of YouTubers were doing this. So yeah, I thought it was a great idea. So I also took the example and did so. This is actually a drawing of my OC. Yeah, I'll talk about it a little more in a bit. Because I had 2 really light colors, I decided that I'm not really going to try to blend them. Also, the 3 colors were just so random that, blending was not really possible unless I was using the 2 light colors. So I decided that I'm just going to kind of block out the light, medium or mid-tone and dark tone. And yeah, that was kind of my goal to do it. And also, I decided that the lightest part should be left white, so I didn't color some of the lightest parts. As you can see, even on the face, I just kind of went to the face and colored the skin without coloring the whole thing, as you can see, and also the hair too. This character, if I went true to his colors, he was supposed to have pink hair. Interestingly enough, I did have pink, but I decided that I'm just going to use pink for the skin tone and just use the mint color for the hair. And it was supposed to be just a fun challenge, so I didn't really mind not using the colors that are not true to him. This character, by the way, someone commented when I showed a little preview on my Instagram. Somebody commented that this character looked like Helio from Sailor Moon, and I can totally see why the person thought that, because it does kind of look like a humanoid unicorn. But actually, this character is not a unicorn. In fact, he is a Korean dokkaebi. I know you guys probably don't know about dokkaebi unless you're Korean, of course, but they're kind of similar to Japanese oni, but they're not exactly the same. They're different, but they're basically Korean version of goblin. Let's just put it that way. Like, so there are some, folk tales and myths and, stories about Korean dokkaebis. I actually added my twist to that species, if you want to call it. So my dokkaebis in my stories are a little different. It would be awesome if I could actually, write a story or draw a comic of my OC stories, because I do have a lot of stories, because I wanted to be a mangaka or manhwaga for the longest time when I was young. So I developed a lot of stories and they go really in depth. That'll be another thing. I can't really talk about it. But as you can see, I tried kind of using, the mint color and the pale pink color for the skin. But because they're super duper light, you can't really see you can't really see the dark that I tried to add. It just didn't work. I honestly think that this piece looks so much better in real life. Like, I did not know how to work the lighting or the camera properly because this is my first, speed art video, like traditional speed art video. So, I knew that I was going to run into some technical difficulties, and I knew my video was not going to look perfect. It looks a bit blurry in my opinion, and the colors are not as I don't know, contrasty compared to real life. But I'm definitely going to try to fix this. You learn from your mistakes. That's one thing that I keep telling myself. You learn from my mistakes. Oh. So speaking of mistakes, I realized that I'm not really good at handling dark coping markers. So that's one thing that I'm going to put on my list to do to practice. Yeah, while I actually felt very comfortable with the light markers, the dark markers were the dark markers. The dark marker was quite hard to handle. I definitely need to practice that. And then I also went in and added some more highlights with the white gel pen. So I totally forgot to mention this, but I was going to actually scan this line art before coloring it, but I totally forgot. So the next time when I want to color this piece again, I'll just have to, trace it. Ah. Oh well, you learn from your mistakes. But overall, I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. I'm not 100% happy with it, of course, but I thought it would be fun to log the process of how it is now and then, go back and a year later do it again, do this challenge again. So here is how it turned out. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will definitely try to improve the quality of the video as well. Yeah, so I'll be back with another art video very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time,